Okay. Shush now. Try to start.
Serious times.
All right. Hey everyone, Felicity from Penguin Teen TV, and we are on set of the location of the final Bloodlines book trailers. The Ruby Circle, which is out 10th of February next year, but of course we have to shoot the trailers now. So we're on set with Nick and Daisy. Yay! So, first of all, I have to say, you guys haven't read the Ruby Circle. It's under that much lock and key. We have told you what happens though. So, any immediate reactions?
There's some pretty big plot twists in there, some big bombshells.
Yeah, there's some really big bombshells. I mean, it's kind of like nicely tied up and wrapped up, but yeah, I was a bit like, oh, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
That's good.
How does it feel for you guys? And this is a question, we're going to answer the fans' questions that you all sent in, thank you, very shortly. But I'm going to ask too, this is the final trailers for you guys. There's no more trailers to come.
It's sad. It's been a journey. Like, we've been doing this for like 4 years now or something like that, and we've come such a long way from the first ones that we did, and to the point where they are what they are now, and it's sad. I'm sad, you're fine.
I'm glad to be rid of you.
It's over.
You know, I actually really look forward to this, like, kind of biannual get-together, little family
like a little
reunion thing. Yeah, it's nice.
I know.
Oh, it's like when one of your favorite TV shows ends and you, like, can't follow the characters anymore. You're like, oh.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
I see, now you make me really sad.
Don't cry.
I hope Rochelle does like a follow-up book, just because.
10 years down the track.
Yes. That would be so
Maybe.
good.
Maybe she already has.
Do it, Rochelle.
Who knows? And so let's hit the Facebook fan questions that you asked and get these guys answering the tough stuff. So our first question is from Jemima Venter, who is a very famous fan artist too. Jem, lovely Jem.
Beautiful.
She wants to know, what's your favourite scene that you guys filmed in the trailers so far? Because we haven't filmed anything today, so they're going to answer not Ruby Circle trailers.
My favorite one was definitely the fire.
I was going to say the same thing.
That's cool.
The fire one.
Little Hollywood effects, like that was cool. I quite liked that.
That was awesome because
I really
we
enjoyed
filmed
that.
it on a green screen, and then we got to see it in the trailer come to life with all the movie magic that
And
Andre did.
I looked so cool.
Yeah.
Did you say you look so cool?
I looked cool.
Yeah.
I like looking
you
cool.
not so much.
We
Yeah.
had another one as well.
There was quite a few
Yeah,
scenes.
I reckon it was quite fun, and you guys might not think, but making you guys that first big kiss on the, when you were sitting against the brick wall, and I'm like, I need you guys to sit, and I want you to straddle him, and you were like, what?
And then Andre just like let us keep making out and didn't call cut. It was just like do, and I was like, after like 5 minutes, I was like, are we gonna
That only
stop?
cost me.
Like,
That only cost me like $10 to do that.
So Brittany George has a question. She would like to know, if there was a movie, would you guys like to play Adrian and Sydney in the Bloodlines movie?
No. No, I'm kidding.
No, I would. Look, I would. I don't. If there was like a new sort of, if they decided to sort of do it a different way and take it a bit of a different direction.
Like a television show?
Yeah, a television show would be really cool. Like
Yeah.
something a bit. I think that would probably suit me more. But I would love to do it. I think it'd be awesome to keep the character alive and keep the VA Bloodline series going, keep people engaged. I think it would be really fun.
retell the story, because you guys, this would like, if they're probably asking, would you go and tell from the first, book that you guys appear in, would you tell Bloodlines in a TV way?
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
so when I say that all the ends are tied up, there's still so much more they could have done. There's different directions they could have taken it, but they didn't. So, I mean, to be able to kind of explore the VA universe in that way would be pretty cool.
Okay, Linnea Alexson. Now, I apologise. I'm sorry if I stuffed up your name. It's hard. She would like to ask both of you, which one of the book characters' personality is most like your own?
Probably Angeline. Because...
Really?
Yeah, because she's just quite crazy and...
Oh, yeah, that's totally you.
and just a little bit, like, you're kind of just like, really? Like, what? What? Did you just say that sort of thing?
I'm like that with you all the time.
But it's like a mix between her and Sydney. I think I've got aspects of both their personalities. But I like her fun side.
Adrian.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of us like
Yeah.
pretty much. Lovely Erin Daniels would like to know, how much have they enjoyed making the teasers, and will you stay in contact with the fans that you've met through the process afterwards?
I plan to.
Yeah. Of course.
The teasers are fun. They're like, there's a lot less pressure and you can kind of relax a little bit and just kind of like let go. So I'm sorry, that was my phone.
Oh,
I'm very popular.
Fun.
That was probably one of my fans right there.
Oh.
No, I definitely will. Like, I have engaged with them in other stuff outside of this anyway, and I try and be a bit more diligent about putting stuff up on Instagram and I don't know, people who want to follow me.
Yeah.
I'm not usually slack, but I will.
So from Jessica Richard, she first of all said thank you. She loves that you both portraying the characters. Think you did a great job. What was the funniest moment on set that you can remember?
We have a bit of an ongoing scaring competition.
Yeah, that's pretty
Who
funny.
can scare the crap out of the other person better. So I think that's probably been
well
the...
ahead. Well
No,
ahead.
you never get scared. I don't know why. The best one, though, was when you were sleeping and I got you. But even your reaction was just kind of like, why'd you wake me up?
Yeah, the best one is it's actually on Instagram. It's
know.
when you're in the bedroom. Your expression.
Still to this day, you're like, this is
It
hilarious.
was so good. It was so good. I laughed for like 10 minutes afterwards. I couldn't get into the next scene because it was still so funny. I'd say, yeah, it's probably that. Those are pretty funny. Yeah.
From Ali Heron Stairs wants to know, how do you guys feel about the series coming to an end?
It's sad, but I mean, it's got to happen eventually, I guess. And it's kind of nice seeing how it ties up and seeing where they've come from the first books, and they've grown, and like now they're in a relationship together and
Like married.
I know, they're married.
Proper married.
And yeah, it's kind of nice, I think.
I don't know. I'm in two minds about it because I wrote Rochelle this really angry letter that I'm just like hanging on to. I didn't.
I'm so gullible.
Yeah, I love it. No, it's disappointing. Like, look, all good things must come to an end eventually, and it's been a real honor to sort of be a part of it. So I'm grateful for what I've had, not sad for what I've lost.
But you don't want it to be like one of those stories that gets drawn out, and you're just kind of like, oh, they could have stopped that.
Yeah.
And they didn't.
Like you talking.
Yes.
Oh.
Next question.
The love is still there.
I'm just kidding.
Amanda Sedgwick would like to know, since you guys read The Ruby Circle, or haven't read but been told, was it the ending you predicted?
No.
No. Some bits, I'm kind of like, I'm glad that happened, but then some bits, I didn't see that coming.
Now, I apologise for this name. Madhulika Singh. I'm sorry. What are the character, in terms of, how would you define this character, Sydney? This is a question for Daisy. How would you define the character of Sydney for you?
Why are you looking at me?
I don't know, that was just very dramatic. Like,
I was like, well, I'm just going to give you my attention.
Okay, well, I think that she's obviously very smart. She's very logical, orderly. I think one of my favourite things about Sydney is that even though she's so intelligent, she uses that intelligence, I guess, for the greater good, and she isn't afraid to challenge what she's been told. Like, her whole life she's been told this one thing, and she's been raised a certain way, and then she defies it, and I think that's really courageous.
Yeah. Good definition.
Thank you.
Almost like you should be her in a role or something.
Oh my God, that's a really good idea.
From Rachel Buchanan, are you satisfied with the ending?
Well, yes, I am satisfied with the ending, but I would like, and I've said this in the last trailers, I want to see like a flash forward to 10, 20 years down the track and see how do their lives end? So we know what's happened at the end of the story, but where are they at the end of their lives?
Oh.
So that's kind
You
of
just want to know everything.
I want to
every
know
little
everything.
detail.
I kind of liken it to getting like a pint of ice cream. If you give it to me, I'll just eat it until it's gone, or you can just take it off of me at some point. Am I ever really satisfied? I don't know. It's hard to say.
From Amy Walker, how long have you known each other on camera and off camera?
Well, we met on camera. Like, we met 5 minutes before we had to pretend like we were
Yeah.
friends.
No, we pretty
Pretend
much...
being the operative
Yeah.
word.
I was pretending.
So yeah, we met that day that we filmed the new introduction of Adrian. And so that's when
Replacement
we met.
Adrian.
So it's basically like you guys have come along the journey with us, our relationship.
Yeah.
And then we've known each other since then. And yeah.
Mwasi Mumbiate would like to know, have either of you met Rochelle Mead?
I have not. Met her.
We're based in Australia, so that's a little bit far to go for an author catch-up and coffee.
Yeah.
So, no. But she loves the trailers. She knows them all. She's a big fan. Okay, and we're going to give this very good final question, because there's so much to do, to Kaylie Bradford. And she would like to know, how does it feel to have completed the journey of Sydney and Adrian? Do you find their experiences have affected you as a person at all?
I kind of feel like it's the other way around. Like, my experiences affect Sydney rather than Sydney's experiences affect me.
How you portray her?
Yeah, because what I go through, I use for the work. I suppose that's more like an acting thing.
Yeah.
Method acting 101.
I think it has.
Yeah.
I think actually sort of delving into sort of his personal attributes and thinking a lot about him and then trying to take my personal experiences and relate it back. I think I have actually taken probably more than I realize.
Yeah.
Like in terms of like mental health and like the way I sort of value things and even sort of, it sounds weird, but sometimes you don't value attributes in yourself until you see other people value them.
Yeah.
And so I think when I actually saw him as a character and saw what other people liked about him and I saw what we had in common, it made those things about me more valuable to me. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense?
No, absolutely.
Yeah, so I think I've embraced a few more things that I was maybe I didn't think were quite as important to myself.
Yeah.
But probably are.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it's been good.
Yeah. It's been good.
It's been good.
Joe.
It's been positive.
Well, there's heaps more questions that you guys can answer in your own social media accounts, which they have, which we'll leave in the links below. But we're going to do a lot more behind the scenes stuff today, as we always do, take you into some of the very glamorous shooting locations that we do on these trailers, aka alleyways and dirty dungeons and things like that. But
bin rooms.
Yeah, bin rooms. Very glamorous. But is there anything that you guys want to say to the fans in our final kind of behind the scenes moment?
Just thanks for all your support over the last 4 years and for all the books, and you're all so amazing and passionate about what we do, and it's really great to see. So thank you so much.
Yeah, it's been. I won't say goodbye because I will see you later.
Oh,
but
always
goodbye.
leaving. Yeah, you're like, but bye. But wrap it up. All right, well, let's go. We need to start shooting these Ruby Circle trailers.
Yes.
They're not going to get done, so let's go get some passionate, emotional, epic scenes on, and you'll see the stuff next.